Pillsbury Crescent rolls make an ordinary dinner extraordinary.
Oh, that hot and fresh dough.
What's baking?
Baking up hot.
Pillsbury Crescent rolls.
Baking up so. Oh, so light and flaky. So buttery tasty. Oh.
Pass those hot, tender, flaky crescent rolls, please.
Hot and fresh dough. What's this?
It sure isn't our macaroni and cheese.
Presenting Velveeta shells and cheese dinners.
Why did Mommy switch?
Velveeta shells and cheese dinners taste creamier because we start with creamy Velveeta cheese sauce, not a powder.
We liked our old macaroni and cheese.
With pasta shells that hold on to that creamy Velveeta.
This tastes creamier than our old macaroni and cheese. I hope you learned your lesson.
Velveeta shells and cheese dinners taste creamier than the rest because it's Velveeta.
If you suffer from occasional minor muscular back pain, Doan's pills with magnesium salicylate eases the pain to help give you back your mobility for hours. Try Doan's pills and put the power where your pain is.
Simple chronic halitosis, our name for recurring breath odor not due to illness.
My bad breath keeps coming back.
Lavoris, with 3 cleansing stages, freshens instantly, neutralizes, protects breath for hours.
You're like a breath of fresh air.
Lavoris.
Just a little north of Boston, in the old town of Marblehead, is a place where only local people used to eat. But the scallopini and the scampi were so good that word soon got out that a night in Rosalee's was like a night in Milan. But if you go there, remember, bring a big appetite and bring your Visa card. Because at Rosalee's, they don't take no for an answer, and they don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
On CBS Late Night, Jambone and O'Brien go undercover to infiltrate a deadly drug ring.
He's a cop.
Catch all the action on Night Heat. Then, no one escapes Christopher Lee as the mad scientist in The Keeper. Tomorrow's double feature on CBS Late Night.
Friday.
It's Christmas.
A Christmas gift, a Christmas wish, and a Christmas future. Season's greetings from the Twilight Zone.
Mommy, will you fix my dolly?
My mother's hands were always helping. Caring and strong, tireless and tender. Giving everything she did her own special touch. I thought her hands were magic. Until the day arthritis stopped my mother's hands. The Arthritis Foundation showed us how to fight back and helped Mama help herself. Arthritis strikes 1 in every 3 families, young people and old, men and women, even children. If someone you love has arthritis, the Arthritis Foundation can help. Call today.
I can't give you anything but love, baby. That's the only thing I've plenty of, baby.
If you're pregnant and you're still smoking, now you're smoking for 2. And that's 2 good reasons to quit.
I can't give you anything but love.
When friends don't stop friends from drinking and driving. Friends die from drinking and driving. Friends die from drinking and driving can kill a friendship.
Bacon, there's something leaner. Tasty Sizzlean. Sizzlean's 50% leaner than bacon. It's all real meat without all the fat.
Delicious.
Or for a delicious change, beef up your breakfast with Beef Sizzlean. It's all real beef with a great smoky taste. It's 50% leaner than bacon, too. So why sizzle fat when you can Sizzlean in beef or pork?
We're Beatrice.
In Greece, gifts are exchanged on St. Basil's Day. In Venezuela, on the Feast of the Epiphany. In fact, the world has almost as many days for giving as there are gifts. Yet millions of people give the same thing, a Pulsar. The fine watch whose extraordinary appeal makes Pulsar as perfect for Christmas as it is for Kakumisak. Pulsar, the world knows a great watch when it sees one. You have crash-landed on a barren planet. Millions of miles from home. Your means of transportation and communication are destroyed. You are stranded. You are defenseless. And you are not alone. Enemy Mine, rated PG-13.
Starts Friday at a theater near you. It's a Radio Shack Merry Christmas.
The kids really like what we got them for Christmas. Radio Shack Space Patrol walkie-talkies. They're terrific outdoor fun. They have flexible antennas to withstand rugged use. And built-in Morse code keys with the code alphabet on the front, so they can talk or send messages in code. The kids like them, and I love them. Come in, Space Patrol. Time to report for dinner.
Space Patrol walkie-talkies, only at Radio Shack.
Friday on CBS Late Night. Can a hardened criminal serving time make it in the outside world? Beverages and Ralph Macchio star in Dangerous Company and Monday.
Remington Steele investigation.
Help me, please. A frightened client needs both the partners to protect him on Remington Steele.
Sunday. Finding a doctor's killer. Could cause some deadly complications for Harry. He's dead. Crazy like a fox.
You got a lot of good living ahead. So just do what the doctor said for the others who want you around. You gotta keep that high blood pressure down.
Look, Steve, we've worked a lot of years building this business.
Yeah, 50-50.
Well, I don't want to see it all go down the drain.
You think I'm not pulling my weight?
I think you're pulling too much weight. I mean, especially with your high blood pressure.
Hey, I take my pills. I even stopped the salt.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but you gotta do it all. And that includes watching your weight. Look, I depend on you, Steve. We're partners.
Well, if I exercise, you exercise.
You know, wait a minute.
We're partners. Well, come on, partner, 50-50. I give you controlling interest.
Do it for yourself and all the loved ones in your life.
High blood pressure, treated for life.
Runner, on your mark. Get set.
If you have asthma, you might have felt left out. Exercise can often trigger an attack. But with proper diagnosis and care, you can exercise too. Maybe not a marathon, but almost any activity anyone enjoys. We know, and we care. We're the National Jewish Hospital National Asthma Center at Denver. Call 800-222-LUNG for more information, because asthma is something you can live with.
People used to say,
She shouldn't go to school with normal children.
Never get past 5th grade.
It's easy. There's the 1 and then the 2.
some people still think nothing can be done for children with serious handicaps. But you see, something can be done. Special education. It works. If your child needs special help, write Special Education Programs, Box 1492, Washington, D.C. 20013.
Hey, Kleenex Soft Teeth presents Noses on the Run. These days, a nose doesn't know which way to run, because some tissues are a little stiff. Others rub you the wrong way. That's why sensitive noses run into Kleenex Soft Teak tissues, because Soft Teak has special softness fibers fluffed up for the softest touch ever from a Kleenex tissue. Soft Teak, for softness that's right on the nose.
A fine wine is a perfect balancing of taste. So is a fine dinner. Le Menu. Each Le Menu has 3 carefully orchestrated foods, like beef sirloin tips in mushroom and wine gravy, seasoned O'Brien potatoes, and broccoli with cheddar cheese sauce. Le Menu frozen dinners from Swanson. So extraordinary, you dare serve them with a vintage wine.
Coffee should please all the senses. To the eye, it should appear rich, not thin. The aroma should capture the taste, intense, as in this dark roasted Nescafe Brava, smooth, subtle, as in this Nescafe Silka. And the taste, that's why only Nescafe custom blends 4 distinctive coffees.
Ultimately, taste is in the eye, nose, and palate of the beholder.
Nescafe, taste your way.
Campbell's has a selection of soups so exceptional, they're attired in a gold label. Campbell's creamy, natural soups, inundated with perhaps the finest vegetables in the civilized world, in a delicately seasoned blend of cream and butter, creamy asparagus, broccoli, potato, cauliflower, spinach. Campbell's creamy, natural soups. Sophisticated soups for sophisticated tastes.
Soup is good for...
Next week on CBS Late Night. Is her father a child killer? On Night Heat. Nick Mancuso is the brainwashed cult member. Can he escape the horrifying truth in Ticket to Heaven? When the rock-proof Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park, the concert ends in supercharged excitement.
Stay back, this girl's dying.
You better watch out. Hooker's got the holiday spirit.
Merry Christmas, punk.
All next week on CBS Late Night.
Been breaking my back on this farm all my life. But whenever I start asking why, I think of my son, my boy.
My dad? He's great. He was always there for me.
His mama made me promise that he'd be special, that I'd send him to college. But she didn't tell me how.
He did it. Somehow he did it.
By keeping tuitions affordable at 43 predominantly black colleges, the United Negro College Fund has helped provide the quality education needed to fulfill some very important dreams.
You know what he studied to be? It's called an agronomist. You know, agriculture and all? Because he says he wants to come back, help his old man.
Support the United Negro College Fund.
There's only one way to experience clouds. You have to see them. This year, 50,000 Americans will lose the clouds. 50,000 Americans will lose their vision forever. Yet with your help, blindness can be prevented. The National Society to Prevent Blindness sponsors medical research to conquer eye diseases. Help save the clouds. Give to prevent blindness.
Every day, children in East Africa are dying. Famine is threatening 6 million of them. Thousands have bodies wasted from malnutrition and they need your help. UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, is giving food, medicines, milk, and other emergency supplies.
To help, call 1-800-826-1100. That's 1-800-826-1100.
The people who live in Alaska know of its beauty, its wilderness, and its dangers. Dave Pearson is one of them.
I just heard a noise off to my side, and I looked, and there was a bear coming at me.
We received a call about 11:45 that a man had been mauled by a bear.
Medical technician Chris Brown of the U.S. Coast Guard knows Alaska, too.
We went out on the helicopter. It took us about, 5 minutes to arrive on scene.
Even before Alaska became a part of the United States, the Coast Guard was there, breaking the ice, charting the waters, and saving lives.
We decided to go ahead and tell him we didn't want him moving around. We're going to carry you out, and that's what we did.
I was never so glad to see the Coast Guard in my life.
You'll hear stories like Dave Pearson's all over Alaska. They're not all sea stories either.
Those guys earn their pay, that's for sure.
Southeast Alaska, just one of the coasts we guard. Find out more about the Coast Guard and Coast Guard Reserve. Call toll-free.
I'm Irma Bombeck. I have 30 seconds to convince you that if you can't stop drinking, then at least stop driving. Would a sobering statistic do it? 1 out of every 2 traffic fatalities was caused last year by drunk drivers. What about pictures that will shock and make you turn your head away? How about a toll-free number to find out more about the problem and what you can do about it? I've run out of time. So have you.
Friends, recently I came across a very important but little-known health agency helping thousands of partially seeing children and adults who have serious visual impairments. I was struck by their sincere dedication. I'm Bob Barker. If you have a vision problem or know someone who does and who could use their help, write to the National Association for Visually Handicapped at 22 West 21st Street, New York, New York, 10010. No one understands vision problems better, believe me.